The St. James Cathedral Church Kiambu is one of the amazing stories of determination and focus that began in 1917, precisely 100 years ago.
Praise the Lord, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you all. Bwana asifiwe. As we celebrate the 100 years centenary celebrations, the great 100 years of mission and evangelism in the great St. James Cathedral. We welcome you all in Jesus' name.
And as they say, all great ideas start small. So was St. James Cathedral Church Kiambu, whose first church building was made of mud wall.
Niengekora ndakorereirie kanitha wa Ndoro. Kanitha ucio waikaraga ugithingagwo ni aciari aitu. Na no kuo twathomagira Sunday school. Ona no kuo ni ndahingũrĩire gĩthomo 1930.
It is a journey that was started by a family that felt the need to construct a house of worship for Anglicans in the larger Kiambu area who traveled long distances on foot and even the then rare public transport in search of spiritual nourishment.
Ngurikana ndi mundu munyinyi andu makiuma na kuu ngaigwa moimire Riuki moimire na guku Ruiru gitambaya na guku tondu kanitha itiari nyingi kuri moimagana mwena wa Githunguri aria ngina guka Nunga magoka andu acio othe magacemania kuu na tuonaga ari uhoro munene twamorie kuria moimite.
Decent enough at the time to serve the purpose, with a semi-permanent structure in place, as the book states. I was glad when they said unto me, let us go to the house of the Lord. So did St. James Church slowly start getting its first new congregation, a congregation that has steadily grown over time during the 100 years of its existence. Just like any startup or new venture, the St. James Cathedral had its fair share of challenges at the initial stages.
Twecirire gwaka kanitha wa riri kanitha nigetha tugie kanitha munene uria andu marihotaga kuiganira tondu riu uria andu nimagaga kuiganira na nikuo andu magithia guthomera githomo kia marua tukiona ni wega gucokanirira ni atoge kanitha wiriri
andu magirina ngarari nyingi muno tondu nimonaga nene muno na ngimena ti nene tondu thutha-ini ri guku ni tauni na andu magoka na njira nene muno tondu mendaga twake 50 to 60 feet ngimera yehe kei twake 120 no riria marehithene muno gikirwo tugwaka 100 feet na nicio twakire uguo riu igana na kindu no ni ndendaga ndaya view no ni macokire makiona tutihota no ni undu wa wega wa Ngai ni twahotire.
Challenges the church has grappled with over the years, but through prayer and belief, the church and its past leadership have managed to surmount.
December 1977, twakorire o nyumba igere riu iria itagwo St. James Cathedral na kanitha ungi wari haha thutha wa Daka wa Ndoro. Nyumba icio cieri nocio ciari kuo gutiari nyumba ingi.
I remember very well that there was no perimeter fence for the whole of this church, and people were crisscrossing across this place from the hospital, from the school, from Kenyatu area, and they used to come and rest here, and there was a lot of dust and dirty. But by the grace of God, we have come from all that time, from that place to where we are today.
No twoka kuo urugari uria twonirio ni mutungatiri na athuri a kanitha na ashirika othe ni watumire twende kanitha uyu na tugiikara.
The St. James Cathedral Church Kiambu is marking its centenary year celebrations this year with numerous milestones achieved in various arms of the church.
The growth in St. James Cathedral has been exponential. We've seen growth in terms of development of infrastructures.
The first person that I want to say that cleared the bush so that transformation can be done at the cathedral was Archdeacon Maina Kigondu. And when you are clearing the bush, there are so many things that can bite you. It was not simple for him. Then when Maina Kigondu left, Bishop Timothy came. Bishop Timothy dug the foundation of transformation.
To me, it seems as yesterday, but it's about 10 years or 12 years back. I stayed here as a provost of this cathedral for 3 years, and work was not very easy during that time. there were not many people as we have today. And we worked hard with other fellow Christians and evangelists that we were given by God. And we are happy to see what we had planted actually has come to be.
From a small congregation of less than 100 worshippers in yesteryears, the church has witnessed a trajectory growth, with the number going up by 80% in the last 10 years.
The growth has been over 80% growth during the past 10 years, and for this we are grateful to the Lord.
Currently, there's an average of 2,500 to 2,800 worshippers who attend every Sunday services.
We have 9 services every Sunday. We have the 7 a.m. service, which is Holy Communion every Sunday. And then we get into Kiswahili service from 8 to 9. That also takes another 1 hour. And then we come to the main services, which are 2. English that starts at 9 to 11, or a quarter to 11.
When I shut up heaven, and there is no rain, or command the locusts to devour the land, or send pestilence.
And the main Kikuyu service, which begins at 11 to 1. 2 other services run concurrently. When we are having the English service, we also have the teen service at the hall. And again, we also have Kikuyu service running concurrently with the youth service. We also have 3 Sunday school services, 1 during the Swahili service, 1 during the English, and 1 during the main Kikuyu service. And that makes a total of 9 services. We have an overall attendance of between 2,500 to 2,800 Christians every Sunday.
St. James Cathedral is a multicultural church that accommodates worshippers with diverse cultural backgrounds, feeling home away from home.
Mimi ni mzaliwa wa Taita Taveta County na nilikuwa mshirika huko wa kanisa la ACK, lakini kwa sababu ya kazi nikakuja hapa Kiambu, nikapata kazi hapa. Na vile nilikuja hapa nilikuwa natafuta kanisa ile inaweza kujiunga nayo, na nikapata St. James Cathedral. Cathedral is home, away from home, na najisikia nikiwa nyumbani zaidi nikiwa hapa Cathedral.
Personally, I've been in various churches. When we came here, we found a very friendly atmosphere. We found the teaching very solid and grounded, and that is what we were looking for. By the way, I should say I love the tea and mandazis. It's a very nice time of fellowship for the members of this church. Definitely, if you're looking for a place to worship, St. James Cathedral is the place to come.
Installed with modern technology, the congregation can also follow the services through the monitors mounted at the annex. The choir is also vibrant and belts out melodious tunes that resonate with the times. This has also in turn seen the church collection improve significantly, an improvement that is attributed to change in members' generosity attitude and spirit of giving. St. James Cathedral Church, Kiambu, currently has a total of 5 clergy stationed at the sanctuary who help in spiritual and missionary work.
Every clergy we have in the cathedral is also a patron to the cell groups and also a patron to the departments.
In a bid to reach out to more of its church members, the church has developed inclusive activities that make members to feel part and parcel of the church. One such activity is cell groups. Cell groups are ideally prayer groups of members from different zones led by coordinators who are influential leaders under the patronage of a clergy with the sole aim of strengthening the Christian spirituality.
Our cell groups acts as our areas of influence.
With the future generation in mind, the church has come up with numerous tailor-made programs that are suitable for the young souls at the Eagle Chapel.
Among the halls that we have, and especially the annex, our young people have been congregating there and beginning with a prayer before they watch the football games. And for this, we've seen an influx of quite a number of youths coming to the church.
It is easy to build a boy than to wait to repair that boy when he becomes a man.
St. James Cathedral currently runs a drug and substance abuse rehabilitation center on the backdrop of the high number of alcohol and liquor abuse cases in the Greater Kiambu and Central Province.
Now you can see them. We have a Dorcas fund that facilitates bright and needy students through payment of school fees, and this has been an issue whereby we are able to reach out to many of them.
I the ball, I the ball, I the ball, I the ball. I put it here, I put it here, and then yeah, and then yeah, and pepeta, and pepeta.
The Church Mother Union Department has also been on the forefront in transforming lives through its outreach programs and an array of activities, key among them being the Mothers Union Dressmaking School that offers tailoring courses to the disadvantaged girls and women in the society by offering hope to have a meaningful and gainful employment thereafter.
The Kama is also quite a great department in the cathedral by the grace of God, great readership also. And one, it is bringing men together, social psycho support, and also reaching out to them through trainings and other forums whereby men are trained to be great men and also enhancing their portfolio in life. We thank God for this. The youth also is really coming up, and we thank God, especially now since the beginning of this year. We started the youth service.
If we are looking to mold the next generation, the next leaders, and the today leaders of this church and of this country, it is here in St. James Cathedral, where you not only get one-way interaction, but you get a wholesome interaction. And your whole being, both spiritual, mental, physical, is taken care of.
St. James Cathedral Kiambu prides itself as a key stakeholder in the education sector in the country, contributing immensely through its institution, St. James Academy.
The school has also grown exponentially. We now have 853 pupils and a staff that is well motivated of 55. And so many of the students who have come out of this place have become a people. Many are in universities, others have finished, and to the glory of God, we are seeing a generation of a student who have been raised up in a godly Christian environment to become a people.
To operate smoothly and seamlessly in its mission and evangelism, the church mooted several income-generating ideas that were to make it self-reliant and reduce donor dependency.
Archdeacon Kikondu had cleared the bush for transformation of the cathedral. And that is very true because he is the one who came up with the idea of putting up Bishop Jenga complex. I understand it is because of the noise that was coming from the bar just very near to the cathedral. So they decided the noise is too much, they cannot concentrate with services. They have to put up a wall. But instead of putting up a wall, he decided that he should put up some shops there.
Such most notable project being the Bishop Ranji Cathedral Plaza, a 10-floor commercial building in Kiambu town, whose construction began in 2015.
We thank God for the big 10-story building that God has helped us to put up, not because we know, but because of God's grace alone, that we see this building of the Cathedral Plaza standing today.
We mooted the idea in the year 2014, and the whole process started of building the complex in the year 2015, September. We will be renting 9 floors, including the ground floor. The 10th floor is squarely for the diocesan offices, and we shall not be renting the same. In total, the building will consume about 183 million, of which we have already spent well over 150 million to date. We expect to get a total rent of well over 3.4 million when the building is rented.
The ultra-modern building is one of its kind, a landmark that has changed Kiambu town landscape. Taking no chances on matter security of its facility and that of members' safety, security measures are also being enhanced. A perimeter wall, a modern gate and a cathedral tower bell are being constructed and will be fitted with modern surveillance and monitoring equipment. The St. James Cathedral Kiambu financial statements are sound, and it has continued to meet its budget needs against the set revenue targets since 2013.
Between the year 2013 and 2016, our church finances have grown by slightly over 100%. The figure, the amount collected in 2013 was about 24 million. And in 2016, we managed to collect slightly over 48 million. So that's about 100% growth. We attribute this to the thriving generosity from our congregation.
Like King Solomon, our forefather was determined to build the Lord a house full of splendor. The future of the St. James Cathedral is nothing short of bright, and the sky is the limit.
And when I see the growth at the cathedral, I'm just amazed of what God can do. For sure, God is a very faithful God. I wish the provost and his readership and the members of the cathedral well. And I want to thank the bishop for trusting me with his cathedral for 8 years. And we look forward to greater things. When we see the house that was officially opened today by his grace, and the parking area and the developments of the cathedral, we feel great. And we have the right person serving now as the provost of the cathedral.
I encourage you to continue with the giving, to continue with worshiping God at all time, and being good Christian, for God is real. Thank you.
We are saying His Ebenezer. Where we have come is quite far. Where we are going is again quite far. Therefore, tutokapo ni mbali na tuendapo ni mbali zaidi.